Ladies and gentlemen, the Washington Commanders aren't done just yet. A few days before the start of NFL training camp, they go out and add a really good edge rusher. He is getting up there in age, but to have this guy rotate off the bench or even potentially start some games is an absolute steal. Look at this play here with Von Miller. Welcome to Washington. This is a huge one right here. So he's going to get a one-on-one matchup with this right tackle, and watch him use his power. He's going to act like he's getting to the outside. Once he sees that running back come over to help, he's going to start to get back inside, and he's going to bull rush this right tackle, right? Pushes him about 5 yards back into the front side of Kyler Murray, and then ends up getting this sack. This is a guy that doesn't need to be a day one starter. He doesn't need to play every single snap, but if you can rotate him in 15, 20 snaps a game, maybe on 3rd and long, let him get to the quarterback, let him be well rested. This is a guy that can affect the quarterback in a multitude of different ways. And right here, this is one way he can do it, man. You talk about a division with Jalen Hurts. You're going to need a guy like Von Miller, again, just to play a few snaps, just to give you some extra stamina off the bench. I love this signing. And in this video, we're going to break down everything you need to know about Von Miller. We're going to break down a couple of plays. Tomorrow's part 2 video is going to be a lot more in depth, so get ready for that, right? Before we dive in, hit the like button if you want that part 2. Let's get 200 likes on this video, and it will drop tomorrow morning. Make sure you guys also subscribe to the channel, and let's dive in. Now, the majority of the time, you're going to want to see Von Miller lined up in a 5 technique, basically meaning the outside shoulder of the tackle. You can also play him as a 7 technique as well, which is inside the shoulder of the tight end, or even a 9 tech, outside shoulder of the tight end as well, right? So we can play 5, 7, 9 tech, whatever you need him to play. And look at this, another one-on-one matchup here with the right tackle. This time utilizes his speed to get to the inside, acts like he's about to bounce this inside, boom, gets this guy flat-footed, and then use that speed to curl around the edge and chase down Trevor Lawrence for another sack, right? Again, I'm extremely high on his overall potential to get to the quarterback, but I also believe when you look at this Washington Commander defense, they needed some more pass rush coming off that edge. And this is a perfect fit, man. Perfect fit in Von Miller, man. He's going to be huge for this defense pretty much right away, at least in my opinion. Here's another one. Now they come out in a double mug look where you got 2 linebackers covering up that A gap. Once again, he's lined up to the outside shoulder of that right tackle, this time versus the Kansas City Chiefs. So first we saw him use the power, second we saw him use the speed, and now this time uses a spin, rips through, and then finds Patrick Mahomes in the backfield once again. I mean, this dude can get to the quarterback, like I said, in a multitude of different ways, and every single time the Bills realized, hey, if we can find a way to get him a one-on-one matchup, because the running back's on the opposite side, right? He's not going to be able to help out over there, right? Unless he crosses the formation, which sometimes they do, and let's see this one, he actually does. So they actually pinpointed, said, hey, go help out Von Miller, and that's how good of a player he is. But what that does is allow Greg Rousseau on the opposite side to get a free one-on-one, and now you have Montez Sweat over here in Washington. Now when they want to chip, you're gonna have to chip Von, but you can't just chip Von because you got to chip Montez Sweat. You can't chip everybody, right? On this certain play, Von Miller does a great job, again, getting to the quarterback, helping out, and I do believe with this Washington Commander defensive line, let's actually go to the defensive line right here. So you got Dorrance Armstrong they brought over from Dallas. Love it. You bring in Javon Kinlaw. Not a lot of people like this one. I do. I think he helped out a lot getting to the quarterback, rotating in. You add Eddie Goldman. You have Johnny Newen or Jerzon Newen. You have Daron Payne. Now, this is probably where he fits in right here with Wise and Cleveland Ferrell. I think he's going to rotate in. Also, Jacob Martin I like as well coming off the bench. But now you have another guy that can rotate in. If Wise not the guy, you have Von Miller. So, again, I'm all in on this edition with Von Miller. Tomorrow, I'm going to do a much more in-depth breakdown. So, if you want that video, let me know in the comments. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, and I'll see you guys in part 2 tomorrow. Peace. Alright, real quickly, before we deep dive back into the video, go check out Underdog. They're going crazy right now. The amount of opportunities you have to win money is insane. Not only are they giving 31% profit boosts, but they also have fun games like higher, lower. They have drafts that you can play, fantasy drafts, right? But man, they have some of the best opportunities and make football so much more fun to watch. Like, let's put in something, right? We got Jordan Mason over 83 yards. So let's look at the Washington Commanders here. Let's see what they got going on for Jayden Daniels. And let's go Jayden Daniels over, 229 passing yards. I think he's going to eat up the Ravens defense passing the ball wise. Let's lock that in. And if we just wanted to do that, we can throw, just say 10 to win 30. But you can go up to 5 picks, win up to 100 times your money, and just load up, man. I mean, they're giving you so many opportunities. And get this. Not only if you sign up using my promo code, link in the description, they're going to match your first deposit up to 50%. So if you put in $1,000, they're going to give you $500 free. But also, on top of that, when you sign up, they're going to give you a free square. Now, basically what that means is the first play you're going to get is, for example, Jayden Daniels over half a yard. Guys, the freest money you'll ever win in your life. This is so much fun. You don't have to just bet on the Commanders. You can do MLB, you can do WNBA, NHL, MMA, tennis. NBA is coming soon, right? They have so many things to pick from. And look at this. If we just want to look at DK Metcalf, you can go over targets, first quarter receiving yards, first touchdown score of the game with 4.54 times your money, right? That would turn it into 10 for 313. Guys, this is so much fun. Go check it out, and let's get back to the video.